More Battlefield 1 information today. Another dev diary has just dropped on the main channel, and this time it gives us a look and some information about the vehicles coming in the game. Some of the loadouts and choices that you're going to have on the loadout screen. First of all though, because there's barely any footage of it, we get to look at, likely, one of the motorbikes that will be included in Battlefield 1. It's only a few seconds of gameplay, and yes, we have already seen some footage of the motorbike in the main trailer, but that view was from the sidecar. This is the first time that we've seen the view of the driver. At the moment, it's unclear if the bike comes in two forms, one with and one without the sidecar, but if we look at past games as a reference, there's likely to be only one model. Next, we get another look at the MG15 Light machine gun. You'll remember we saw that one last week with the weapons trailer, but this time it's not the suppressor variant, but the lightweight one. You'll notice the lack of optic on this variant, and with a little bit of digging and checking the other trailer, I found that this version, the lightweight one, comes with a 100 round box magazine, whereas the other variant, the suppressor, comes with a 200 round box magazine. That seems to confirm my suspicion that the suppressor variant may not have a suppressor attached, but it's built to suppress people. 200 rounds in the magazine, you can afford to waste a few. Just very briefly in this screenshot here, we get to look at what appears to be the Mark V tank. Now that's something that we've already seen plenty of in the closed alpha and the trailers, but what we're focusing on here is the background. This appears to be a shot of the desert map that we're going to be seeing at Gamescom. Funny though, the icon above the flag isn't the standard diamond that we see above flags in Games of Conquest, so could this be a brand new game mode? The arrow could just be a placeholder, but from the looks of the map in the background, the whole scene looks pretty much finished. I don't know, I might be looking into this too much, but I do think we're looking at a different game mode here, and quite possibly the Operations game mode, which DICE has explained briefly in a blog post in the past, and maybe we're getting to look at a different game mode being shown at Gamescom next week. We'll have to wait and see. Jumping to somewhere completely different in the trailer now, look at this map and see if you can spot it. Have you found it yet? Alright then, I'll show you. Horses. In the last trailer we saw the tiniest glimpse of a horse on St. Quentin Scar, and now here we can see that horses are an option for you to spawn onto at the deployment. Pretty exciting stuff, and we will be seeing more footage of the horses during the Gamescom live stream as well, so make sure you're looking out for that. Lastly, I wanted to show you these screenshots of the tanker and pilot classes from the loadout screen. These weren't available in the alpha, you could only customize your soldier for the four main classes: the assault, the medic, the support, and the scout. And these classes were locked in and you couldn't change them. The tanker and pilot classes are 100% geared towards looking after their vehicle. If you spawn directly into a tank or a plane, you will be given the tanker or pilot class respectively. If you jump into a tank or plane while you're already on the map, then you'll just continue to use your normal weapons and gadgets should you decide to jump out again. You can see from the screenshots that there will be an option for you to change your weapon. The Frommer Stop Auto Pistol is selected here. That's not something we've seen before, and we know from the closed alpha that the C96 Mauser is another weapon that you can choose from. These screenshots also show a similar system in terms of variants as with the weapons in Battlefield 1. It seems you'll be able to pick different packages for the vehicles, and that will mean the layout of the vehicle will be slightly different, maybe different weapons and different instruments that you can use. Below that, you can see that different weapon paints will be selectable as well. The American flag paint here on the fighter plane is probably the best one to show you. Up until now, not much was known about the pilot and tank classes and how they would actually work, beyond the fact that they were different to the other four classes. But finally we have some good clarification. and no doubt we will be seeing plenty more of those classes at Gamescom next week. And there you are, up to date with Battlefield 1 again. If you want to check out the full trailer, there's a link in the description that'll take you to it, and let me know down below what you think of all this. Personally, I was most happy to see the difference in variants for the weapons, looking at the MG15. It looks like we'll have plenty of variety at our fingertips once this game releases. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, my name is Westie, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.